I chose UCR because being in the theater and film department, I feel like we get a lot of great opportunities. I did a little bit of research about like the department and seeing that like the filmmakers collaborate with the actors, and it all kind of creates like this beautiful potion of filmmaking and theater. And I kind of wanted to be a part of that. And being close to LA was also a big plus. Being in the acting industry, you definitely want to get closer and closer. So I feel like UCR was kind of my way of like inching towards LA.
Yeah, I'm a very similar story. I wanted to come out here. I needed to be in California because I was doing some voiceover work. And so I was looking at schools and I visited the campus and I was like, I could absolutely see myself being happy here for the next 4 years. And so I applied and here I am today.
I just love California. Florida kind of, since I moved, has become a very different environment, and I feel like I feel more at home in California than anywhere else. So I'm definitely staying here.
I agree. I feel like I made a lot of really good connections here in my time at UCR. And also I feel like Southern California, there's such like a mix of the different creative fields. Like it's like a melting pot. There's not just acting and there's film. There's the things in between, and there's the more niche abstract forms of it too. And it's really nice to be able to be a part of that.
One thing that I got involved with here at UCR that helped me specifically in my career is I joined a sorority and then I ran for a position, and I was able to gain some experience in the field that I want to go into. So I kind of want to go into social media marketing and do like, digital production, stuff like that. And so I was able to be the digital marketing specialist for my sorority and vice president of marketing. So I was able to like gain practice and experience in that and also be able to put that on my resume.
I also just I felt like UCR just felt like home. Like I came to visit the campus after I graduated high school, and it just felt very welcoming. So that's the main reason that I chose UCR.
Mine was the same. I was applying to different schools. When I was applying to UCs, I was like, that one looks like cool from the pictures. I'll click, yeah, I'll apply there too. And so I did. And then I was kind of on the fence, and I visited the campus, and I was like, okay, you know what? I can make this work for at least a year. Like I can be happy here for at least a year, and then I'll transfer. And then it was time to start applying to transfer, and I was like, I don't even want to apply. Like I love it here. I'm happy. Like I enjoy the school aspect of it and the social aspect of it, and so I decided to stay.
I had a very different experience. I had never moved prior to coming to UCR. I lived in the same house in Birmingham, Alabama since I was 2 years old, and yes, I was like, yeah, I can move 2,000 miles, no problem. I didn't immediately find the people that became my best friends, but I did meet my best friend freshman year out of a pure happenstance. It was such a random chance. It was my suite mate talked to her roommate over the summer, and then we somehow met because of that, and we stayed friends, and now we're roommates.
I didn't know anybody from Utah coming here, but once I was here, I actually had people from my hometown texting me and being like, hey, I think I might apply to your school. What do you think of it? And now they've ended up coming here. So it's cool to see. Now I know hometown people, but coming in I didn't.
Being in such a vast environment with other actors and TFDB majors, and also just our professors and the department is so helpful. Having actual actors and designers and people who do this for a living, I feel especially in our field, we need that kind of role models to be looking at, because I feel growing up, a lot of people will tell you oh yeah, sure, you want to be an actor, but when you see it in front of you every single day, one of our professors, Kimberly Guerrero, seeing her do her job every single day and be so good at it, it just really, I feel motivates all of us as a class to push further and take advantage of those opportunities and collaborate with each other to make good stuff happen.
For me, I would say the Student Disability Resource Center in high school, and before that, that was nothing I really ever considered. I never went and seeked exceptions or anything like that, but when I came here, they were like, hey, you might have a harder time, typing with one arm. Would you like to record your lectures? Would you like to be able to sit at a specific desk for left-handed people instead of the ones for right-handed? And they were all things that nobody's ever offered that before. Nobody's considered, saying those things to me. And so it like opened up this whole new world of like, I can get an education in the best way possible for me, not the best way possible for everybody else. So that was like a really cool experience here at UCR that like I don't think is very common everywhere.
Just going to clubs and like meeting a lot of people has made me feel, just making a lot of friends has helped a lot. It's made me feel less, because I do often feel like, oh my gosh, like all my close friends who like I know like I have like a deep friendship with are like so far away, and it's like, who do I like have to fall back on or like talk to about stuff? And I just think putting myself out there more and just being as social as I can be, because I feel like I can be pretty shy, but just throwing myself into those situations has helped me feel like so much more comfortable here and just meeting people. But yeah, for me, it's just been making friends that's made me feel really comfortable.
Also, I just like that UCR is, a more welcoming school. It's not like a cutthroat environment, so it's easy to be able to take part of new things. We can be involved in different departments and different aspects. I'm technically acting and directing concentration, but once again, I'm on the social media team. I'm on the casting team. I was involved with the political science organization. You can be involved in like as much or as little as you want, and that a lot of the arts don't restrict to only like art students. You can really meet a lot of students from other disciplines, and you can even get involved in research if you're an art student. I like that we don't restrict that.
Like you guys, I was pretty independent my teenage years, and so once I came out here, it was like, you can't have your dad take your car in every time you need to go to the mechanic anymore, and all those little things that like, now that we're out of state, we had to figure out how to do those things as adults and like hold our own. And so I think it's a little bit different moving out of state compared to staying in state. And it's honestly, in my opinion, a blessing, because I know like once I leave college, I'm gonna have all of these skills because I had to have learned them during my time here. And then also one thing I love about UCR is your ability to be able to take classes outside of your major. I was actually originally a business marketing major, and I took some other classes and was able to find something that I was more passionate about, and like because of that my academics improved and everything like that, because I was able to, reach outside of my original major, study something and discover something that I had more of a passion for. So yeah.
I think my favorite thing about UCR, or some of my favorite things, are my classes. I really like my classes a lot, and the staff. I think they're very accommodating, like especially for like out of state. It's like, hey, like I need to go home, like for an emergency or something, or yeah, something. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, just like let us like transfer, like do something online instead. So I think, yeah, the classes and the staff have been really welcoming and helpful for me as well.
I think the staff really do help make it feel more comfortable when you have that relationship with them.
I feel like it's like talking more to like a mentor than like an authority figure.
Yeah.
Coming to UCR specifically, it's just like opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and if you really love what you do, I say just go for it.
I definitely agree with that. I think it can be a little scary to move, hundreds or thousands of miles away from, everything you've ever known or your hometown, but most people don't stay in one place forever, and I think moving during your college experience is easier than moving, say, post-grad, because you have this structure and you have this sense of community immediately when you get to college and when you get to UCR. You have that community to help you find your footing in this new world, especially if you're moving cross-country like a lot of us did. It is a different culture, and it's a totally different world, and to have people that are going to help you figure out what you want and what you want to do is a really nice feeling. So definitely, absolutely do it if you're thinking about it. I would say it's a great chance. We're young, might as well try.
I think one of the best experiences you can get is just going out of your comfort zone. I know that's sometimes a struggle. Everybody's comfortability is different, and it's, maybe it's harder for somebody. It's like easy maybe for us to be like, oh, like I'm gonna go out of state, but for some people maybe a decision for them. So I would say take the decision and take the choice to go out of state, because it would be very, very, very beneficial to you, and you get to learn many like life skills outside of it, like what everyone was saying. Like it's better to move in college than outside or after college, because you're kind of accustomed to it and you're like used to moving around. So yeah, I would say just go for it.